Hello, my name is Lupe Galvan, and I'll be talking about meaningful work. For the most part, we grew up uh, dreaming and to become something special, like an astronaut or like a big artist or something to that matter, right? So as we grew up, we got exposed more and more to reality, and of course, we realized that some of these dream jobs are that just a dream. We couldn't fulfill some of these dreams because different circumstances, sometimes education, sometimes the lack of interest at a point. But we start realizing that these dream jobs are just that, a dream. So fast forward, we become adults. And for the most part, we have found a job that covers our basic needs, but it's probably not our dream job. So the question rises, are we willing to leave a well paid corporate job to follow our dream one? So here are some of the findings that I got through the article, or the author actually found, and he wanted to understand how important the belief in meaningful work is of monetary value. So the author surveyed over 2,000 people in 26 different industries from different backgrounds. And surprisingly, more than 9 out of 10 employees uh, are willing to trade a percentage of their lifetime earnings for a greater meaning at work. So that translates about 23% of their entire future lifetime earnings. So it's pretty interesting to find out that a lot of people are willing to get a cut in their paycheck to do something more meaningful. Another another find he got was through um, survey or that he conducted at the Conference for Women. He found out that nearly 80% of these respondents rather have a boss that cares about the meaningful job that they're doing than getting a 20% increase in their paycheck. If we translate this, usually an average American family spend about 21% uh, of their salaries in housing. So the priorities are changing a little, and they're just saying that they'd rather have a meaningful job than putting a roof over their heads, so to speak. So pretty interesting. Um, but of course, this takes the author to look at the other side of the coin, and he wanted to know how much in meaning is it was worth for the organization. So, in terms of productivity, he found out that employees tend to spend more time at work, and they call in sick less. So, of course, that means in this employees are more productive, and because they are not missing as much work. And more importantly, though, employees who find work meaningful experience significantly greater job satisfaction, which is kind of a given. If you might, if you love, we've heard it many times that if you find the job that you love, I mean, and if you get paid, even better. So it kind of makes sense. And but it's the author also says that despite the positive outcome of the meaningful work, companies are still falling short in providing it. Why? Because nowadays, if an employee knows exactly what they want and their goal is to have a meaningful job, they're not afraid of ask for it. And if the employer is not willing to give this meaningful job, they don't mind. They'll leave because they have that they have their priorities straight up. So he also mentions that a social support network in making every worker a knowledgeable worker are big factors. Uh, of course, when they incorporate the social support network, meaning that they're part of the bigger picture, when they're incorporated as in the vision of the corporation, they get more satisfaction of that, as well as the knowledgeable employees, because these employees go and share all this wonderful things that they do for the company. So in conclusion, I believe that meaningful work brings great benefits to employers, because talented people will stay, they know what they want, and at the same time, they're doing something better for themselves. Thank you.